All right, since I'm quarantined for a little bit, after quitting on the Rockets, the Nets, the 76ers, James Harden finds himself in a weird predicament, also putting Joel Embiid's career on hold, on pause for a little bit. James Harden has made the statement that he does not want to be a part of Philadelphia and frankly hasn't been a part of media day. My ultimate question with James Harden is, what do you want? Do you want a championship or do you want the money? I just want you guys to remember one thing. Think about how many players James Harden has played with so far. On OKC, he played with Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, himself, Serge Ibaka, Kendrick Perkins, and was able to make it to the NBA Finals. Next team, he goes to Houston Rockets. Now, Harden didn't play with great quote-unquote players. The best player he played with in the beginning stages of him being in Houston was Dwight Howard, and that didn't go well. And then I give him credit because he then came out, was an MVP, and then took the Rockets to contendership, and they were only missing one piece. My struggle with Harden is that he then played with Chris Paul. That didn't work out. And Chris Paul then went on to not only make the playoffs with OKC, but also the NBA Finals. Now let's fast forward here. James Harden wants Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is given to James Harden. Long story short, that doesn't work out. But it was strange in that next summer because Harden says that there was nothing there for him. He's done everything he could for the city, and he wants to win a championship, and that was his number one priority. And everybody gave him his credit. Everybody gave him his credit. Everybody said, you know what, Harden? Yes, you know, you deserve to be on a contender. You got KD, you got Kyrie, you're on the Nets. You have a team centered around offense. A team centered around a play style that you might enjoy. And he didn't. There were a lot of things going on with Kyrie. KD was injured. Kyrie was out vaccine or injury, and he felt like he was the lone man standing. So what happens in Philadelphia? Don't forget, when Harden came to Brooklyn, that was the worst version of James Harden we have seen physically. And I mean, it showed when he got injured in the playoffs with that hamstring injury. Part of that, in my opinion, was just due to his health. And now you get another situation that you begged for, that you wanted. A lot of players don't get two chances. And he got it with the Nets, and he got it with the Philadelphia 76ers. And now he wants a third chance. He wants to go to the Clippers. He wants to play with Kawhi and Paul George. So my question to James Harden is, what is going to happen when Kawhi and Paul George are injured? You're going to be in the exact same scenario that you were in with the Brooklyn Nets. What other team are you going to go to? Are you going to go to the Suns? They just did a blockbuster trade to facilitate the Damian Lillard trade. Are you going to go to the Knicks? They don't have room for you. They have Jalen Brunson. They don't need you. There is no team in the NBA right now that would benefit from the attitude that James Harden has given the league in the last 3 years. Don't get me wrong. The Clippers would benefit from James Harden, but something tells me that when it's just him alone by himself, that one night that Kawhi and PG can't play, he's going to get angry. And then what? Is he just going to quit on the Clippers? You guys tell me what you think about James Harden in this scenario. For me personally, I think James Harden should just stay where he's at. What is the benefit here? Long story short, just like Melo found out, just like Russell Westbrook almost found out, James Harden might find out. When you are a player that thinks you're irreplaceable, that still wants to be treated like the number one option on a team for a franchise, and you are way past that prime, you're going to find out quickly how people in the league will turn on you. That's just what I'm going to say. I think Harden should be careful about his next move. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.